So obviously the memorial service, the a celebration of life for Kobe and Gianna was yesterday, and like we said earlier, not a dry eye was in this world. Okay,
Right.
literally everything, social media, everything, the internet literally shut down. Everyone was quiet because they were watching this amazing and beautiful ceremony. In just a celebration of both of their lives. And it was such a moving piece. I know a lot of people were just emotionally exhausted after this. But one of the things that was really amazing and of course touching and heart-wrenching was hearing Vanessa Bryant speak about her husband, Kobe Bryant. We have a little bit of a clip. Here it is.
Kobe was known as a fierce competitor on the basketball court. The greatest of all time, a writer, an Oscar winner, and the Black Mamba. But to me, he was Kobe, my boo-boo, my baby, my papi chulo. I was his Vivi, his principessa, his reina, his queen mamba, and his Visky, Maniski, Fabuliski. I couldn't see him as a celebrity, nor just an incredible basketball player. He was my sweet husband and the beautiful father of our children. He was mine. He was my everything. Kobe and I have been together since I was 17 and a half years old. I was his first girlfriend, his first love, his wife, his best friend, his confidant, and his protector. He was the most amazing husband. Kobe loved me more than I could ever express or put into words. He was the early bird, and I was the night owl. I was fire, and he was ice, and vice versa at times. We balanced each other out. He would do anything for me. He was thoughtful and wrote the best love letters and cards, and Gigi had his wonderful ability to express her feelings into paper and make you feel her love through her words. She was thoughtful like him. They were so easy to love. Everyone naturally gravitated towards them. They were funny, happy, silly, and they loved life. They were so full of joy and adventure. God knew they couldn't be on this earth without each other.
The speech goes on, obviously, but it's heart-wrenching, and obviously, even though this happened last month, that feels like it still happened yesterday.
Right.
For a lot of people, especially for Vanessa Bryant. And, of course, I just want to extend my prayers, thoughts to Vanessa.
Right.
I can only imagine what kind of things she's going through right now, for sure. But her speech was very beautiful and very well done. And she said a lot of stuff about Kobe. She said a lot of stuff about Gigi. And, man, this is, of course, a terrible, terrible situation. And I don't know what else to say more, but may he rest, may they all the victims of that helicopter crash rest in peace for sure, because gone too soon in so many ways.
And you can just see, you can feel the energy in the room. Like, everybody was really just, it was definitely a celebration of his life, and as the camera just panned around the room, I remember seeing like J-Lo, she was like sobbing, like every time you saw somebody else's face, it just made you cry as well. But I think Shaq gave a really great speech. His speech was really like I feel like it brought some lightheartedness to it. I loved hearing like their memories of him, they're telling stories and stuff like that, because that's what a memorial should be. It's going to be sad, of course, but you want to have those light moments, the ones like Michael Jordan brought into play, teasing himself, and just even him sharing his thoughts and how people would have thought they would have been fierce competitors, but he was like, they were friends.
Yeah.
That was his little brother. You know what I mean? So just seeing them outside of that, we're always seeing them as like these guys who are competing against each other.
Hating and nothing but just animosity, and they're just good guys and villains and all that kind of stuff. And it's like really
seeing them in this space.
They when it comes to somebody's life, it's more than just basketball.
More than that,
it's more than just playing on a court. It's life. It
was great to see that.
Yeah,
I think that really helped lighten the mood. Beyonce sang the house down,
which was a beautiful piece.
She killed it. She sang one of his favorite songs, which was XO. That's apparently was Kobe's like one of his jams.
Yeah,
so she did that, and then she also did Halo.
Yeah, it's interesting
with the choir, and it was really nice. I could just see even Vanessa Bryant's face. She seemed like she was really happy with that.
Yeah.
At the end.
It was, like I said, not a dry eye in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody was glued to their phones or to the TV watching this event. And like I said, it was just heart-wrenching. It was really hard to
watch.
Really hard to watch.
But they sent them home beautifully. L.A. came out. That place was packed outside. They showed footage of outside. Yeah. It was packed.
They showed up, showed out.
They showed up for their boy and his baby girl. And
Damn
I think it's a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, this all we have is what did you leave here? And it's obvious he left such a mark on this world.
Such a legacy.
Yeah.
And I hope that people start to use this moment, this thing that happened, and try to approach things differently in their lives. Because obviously we only have one life. Allegedly, we only have one life to live.
YOLO.
We gotta use this to the best of our ability and get this right and do this right. And it's more than just social media posts and bathroom pics and stuff like that. It's what you bring and put on this planet. What you leave. What kind of legacy do you want to leave for your loved ones to remember you by? It's not just that person just really took some really nice photos back in the day. It's more than that.
Right.
It's being more human.
Yeah.
It's being beyond human. And that was definitely what Kobe Bryant really stood for.
Yeah.
What he was bringing as far as like raising his daughter to be like as well, which would have been amazing to see what she could have brought to the WNBA.
She was really good.
Whew. Yeah, she was amazing. She was amazing. But hey, that's hopefully somebody out there is inspired by her legacy and her hard work, and are able to pick up that Mambacita mentality and be able to carry it onto the WNBA court as well.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.